Hello students, I am Ashish De. I am taking one of your subject, that is digital communication. In my earlier video, I have discussed about some short questions on sampling theory. In this video, I want to discuss some short questions on pulse modulation. We know there are two types of pulse modulation. They are pulse duration or pulse width modulation and pulse position modulation. Now, what is pulse duration modulation? The method in which, pulse duration or pulse width modulation. What is that? Pulse width modulation. In abbreviation form, it is called as PWM. What is that? The method in which the samples of the message signal are used to vary the duration or width of the individual pulses. This is referred to as pulse duration modulation or pulse width modulation. Now, what is pulse position modulation or PPM? In PPM, the position of a pulse relative to its modulated time of occurrence is varied in accordance with the message signal. That is pulse position modulation. Now, name the analog pulse modulation system. What are the analog pulse modulation system? They are basically PAM, pulse amplitude modulation, PWM, that is pulse width modulation, and PPM, that is pulse position modulation. So these are basically pulse analog modulation system. Now name some of the digital pulse modulation system. Now digital pulse modulation system are basically PCM, pulse code modulation. So analog modulation, analog pulse modulation are PAM, PWM and PPM. These are basically analog pulse modulation. Now digital pulse modulation, they are PCM, pulse code modulation, delta modulation, DM, okay, and adaptive delta modulation, that is ADM, okay, are basically digital pulse modulation system. Now what is the difference between pulse analog modulation and other analog modulation system? In the analog pulse modulation system, the carrier is a train of pulse and either amplitude or width or position of this carrier is varied in proportion to the amplitude of the message signal. So define sampling process. What is that? Sampling process is a process of converting a continuous time signal to an equivalent discrete time signal. Now what is Nyquist rate? It is the minimum sampling rate required to represent the continuous time signal faithfully in its sampled form. Nyquist rate is basically equal to Nyquist rate is equal to 2 FM, where FM is the highest frequency component in the signal to be sampled. Now the next question is, what is aliasing? Aliasing is the error or distortion introduced due to the overlapping of adjacent spectrums when the sampling is performed at a rate which is lower than the Nyquist rate. Now how to recover the original modulating signal back from the sampled signal? By passing the sampled signal through a low pass filter or adequate cutoff frequency. Why is PAM not used in practice? As PAM does not have a high noise immunity. How do you transmit information using PWM? The information is contained in the width variation of the carrier in a PWM system. The width of carrier pulses is varied in proportion to the instantaneous amplitude of the message signal. Why is noise immunity of PWM is better than that of PAM? Because of noise modifies the amplitude of PWM signal and the information which is contained in the width variation remains unaffected. What are the demerits of PWM transmission? Larger bandwidth requirement and fluctuating transmitted power. These are the basically demerits of PWM transmission. What is the full form of PWM? That is pulse width modulation, right? Now, how does the transmitted power vary in PAM and PPM? In PAM, it does vary. Built in PPM, it is constant. What are the merits and demerits of PPM transmission? Merits are high noise immunity, possible to use repeaters, power remains constant, while the demerits are synchronization is necessary and large bandwidth. The shape of the carrier used for analog pulse modulation is, what is that? That is train of rectangular pulses. Okay. So besides this video lecture, I will provide a PDF file for better understanding of the answers. Okay, just go through it. I will provide the question answer series in the PDF file. Okay, hope this PDF file will be helpful for your coming semester exam.